All right, good day, everyone. It's good to be back. All right, so we're going to be picking up where we left off in the book of Proverbs. We finished uh, the book of Exodus as far as certain information that needed to be um, discussed. So we'll be from there. So we'll move on to the next book of Moses, which will be the book of Leviticus. All right, so again, we're back in the book of Proverbs, so we'll continue um, and close out the book of Proverbs as well. And maybe in the future, just revisit and see what else we can learn. And so, the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, and we're going to start from verse 1. Better is a dry morsel and quietness therewith than an house full of sacrifice with strife. So we're going to go to the Bible tools off here to the left. So strife. Strife, we're going to get into the definition. Strife is this concerns disagreements over fundamental over the fundamentals. So strife, the Hebrew number is 7379.
Strong's H 7379, rîb, and second entry, rîb, and third entry, rîb.
That's interesting.
Strong's H 7379, rîb, and second entry,
Let's play it again.
Strong's H 7379, rîb, and second entry, and third entry,
Rev. That was kind of weird that that wasn't working, but not surprised, knowing this when you're putting the truth out. Things tend to happen. All right, so let's continue and let's go down to the Strong's definitions and get the definitions. All right, so rev. This is we have another root, which is Hebrew 7378. It says a contest, personal or legal, adversary, cause, chiding, contend, controversy, multitude from the margin, pleading, strife, striving, suit. All right, so let's go to the biblical usage just to get a better understanding here. So we have the biblical usage, which is strife, controversy, a dispute, strife, a quarrel, dispute, controversy. And it's a case at law. Basically, what I was saying before. This is Um, strife is conflict over the fundamentals. This includes law. I'm gonna pause. It's right here. I'll have to pause the video. So when we go into the Testament of Solomon, um, so this is page 24 of the Testament of Solomon. I wasn't planning on reading from this, but it just came across my mind. So, and these are my notes that I took concerning this. All right, so this is the 33 elements of the cosmic rulers of the darkness of the darkness of the seven heavenly bodies, and is one of them deals with strife. I'm going to read here um, under verse 33. Verse 33. We're going to read from where I have it marked off here with the pen. And I, Solomon, seeing them, questioned them and said, "Who are ye?" But they with one accord said with one voice, "We are of the 33 elements of the cosmic rulers, of the cosmic ruler of the darkness." And the first said, "I am deception." The second, "I am strife." So strife, and when you look up the etymology of strife too, which I could pull up, but I've already done the work and actually have the information noted here in the book. So strife also uh, means to be angry or bitter. Uh, this is concerning disagreements over the fundamental issues, as I was saying. That is where my understanding comes from, because I've researched this already. It's just it's conflict over fundamentals concerning um, law, and we see this going on today as we speak. All right, so let's go back here and pick back up where we left off. All right, so we're back at verse 1. Better is a dry morsel and quietness where therewith than an house full of sacrifice with strife. So in this verse, by way of the definitions, and we know just from videos that I put out before, our sole duty is to keep the laws, is to fear God, praise His holy name, and keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. So the fundamental values would be according to the law. So when it comes down to a house, there should be system, order, and structure, meaning fear your creator, praise his holy name, keep your law, statutes, and commandments. Then the man has the authority over his house after that, and then woman is subjected to that authority, and I do not mean because what we like to do in society today is called the natural order of things, a woman being subjected to her man, slavery, when it's not. Verse 2. Oh, and just to continue, and we see this going on today in the world and in social media, these issues, because we don't have these core values. Uh, we like I said before, uh, at the top of our system, order, and structure is the fear of the Creator, praise His holy name, and keep His law, statutes, and commandments. Nobody fears the Creator. So when you fear the Creator, we already have a system in place, which is the law. Man was given the law. Point blank period. Man was given the law. And as men, we're supposed to provide an order, a system, which is order and structure according to the law. So I don't want anyone taking any of this out of context. And under that is which is subjected to the man is the woman, because the woman was created for the man. And and that's just how it goes. And there, and together, um, there's things that that man bring, and there's things that that woman brings that completes the nuclear structure, and creates something that is stable. Verse 2. A wise servant shall have rule over a son that causeth shame, and shall have part of the inheritance among the brethren. And read that again. A wise servant shall have rule over a son that causeth shame, and shall have part of the inheritance among the brethren. The finding pot is of silver, and the furnace for gold, but the Ishai trieth the hearts. A wicked doer goeth, a wicked doer giveth, excuse me, a wicked doer giveth heed to false lips, and a liar giveth ear to a naughty tongue. Whoso mocketh the poor reproacheth his maker, and he that is glad at calamities shall not be unpunished. Righteousness is to fear the Creator, praise His holy name, and keep the law, statutes, and commandments. And love is the same thing. Love is something that you do. Love is not an emotion. And love is the keeping of the law. Uh, let's see. I want to say this is the I don't know if this is, depending on which version. Maybe, oh no, wrong chapter. All right, I couldn't find it, so let's just let's continue. Back at verse 5. Whoso marketh the poor reproacheth his maker, and he that is glad at calamities shall not be unpunished. Like I was saying before, we were always instructed to fear the Creator, praise His holy name, and keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and to love one another. To love, period, is the keeping of the law. And I think so. I'll add in the description the correct verse the correct chapter and verses and where I was trying to get at. It's just okay. Verse 6. Children's children are the crown of old men, and the glory of the children are their fathers. Excellent speech becometh not a fool, much less with dying lips a prince. A gift is a precious stone in the eyes of him that have it. Whithersoever it turneth, it prospereth. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love, but he that repeateth a matter separateth very friends. A lot of us can relate to this, and a lot of us are actively going through this as we speak. A reproof entereth more into a wise man than 100 stripes into a fool. An evil man seeketh only rebellion. Therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. Let a bear robbed of her whelps meet a man rather than a fool in his folly. Whosoever rewardeth evil for good, evil shall not depart from his house. The beginning of strife is as one letteth out water. Therefore leave off contention before it be meddled with. He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination unto the Ishai. I'll read that again. He that justifieth the wicked, and he that condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination to the Ishai. Wherefore is there a price in the hand of a fool that get wisdom, seeing he hath no heart to it? A friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. A man void of understanding striketh hands, and becomes surety in the presence of his friend. He that hath a froward heart findeth no good, and he that hath a perverse tongue falleth into mischief. Remember, I said this before. Everything should be according to the law. And it's just it's wise to just keep your mouth shut if we're not speaking anything that is of righteousness and according to the law. He that begetteth a fool doeth it to his sorrow, and do the father of a fool have no joy? A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. A wicked man taketh a gift out of the bosom to pervert the ways of judgment. Wisdom is before him that hath understanding, but the eyes of a fool are in the ends of the earth. A fool's son is a grief to his father, and bitterness to her that bare him. Also to punish the just is not good, nor to strike princes for equity. He that hath knowledge spareth his words. And a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. We're in a society today where, socially, it is the social structure has been completely, it's just, it's kind of weird. So, it's been completely destroyed. So when it comes down to engaging, what people are, because people lack the understanding of the law, you wouldn't you we would um, we wouldn't even know uh, what a good man or woman would be if they were right in front of your face or in front of our faces. But let's continue and close this out. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. What does this mean? Like I said before, if we're not speaking words of truth, righteousness, and we're not speaking according to the law, it is wise to just be quiet. And this just doesn't include running your mouth as well. This includes what we do, our actions, and this includes what we do and what we put out on social media. Because social media is a different form of communication too. And this is why it's important that we be careful what we are posting and putting out for the world to see. Because at the end of the day, the conclusion of the whole matter is to fear your creator and keep his law, statutes, and commandments. Because this was our whole duty. And we're going to get judged, whether it be for good or evil. And this is what we don't understand. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. What do we need to talk about if it's not according to words of truth, righteousness, and we're not if we're not talking about, the law, the creator, how the creator uh, has done wonderfully and mercifully, unto us, by allowing us to breathe the breath of life so that we exist in this moment, so that we may have another opportunity to repent of our wickedness, which includes our heart, which is the mind and what we do, our doings, and being truly grateful for what the creator has allowed us to have, and being able to eat, to sustain ourselves, and to have a roof over our head to protect us from the elements. There's nothing that we need to be talking about. We have our purposes in life. That's fine. But all this other stuff, it's well, I'm gonna just say less. So we just got through reading this chapter. Hopefully we learned something from this. Um, and I'll see everyone on the next one. Um, please be careful. This is We're moving more so in a time of lawlessness. We see it. We gotta stop being delusional and stop acting like this is not like this isn't happening. Protect yourselves, protect your family, and when you're out, please stay off your phone and make sure that you're always checking your surroundings, and just make sure that you're in a safe environment. Fear you, Develop a relationship, fear your creator, praise his holy name, and adhere to the law, statutes, and commandments the best you can. There's no one who doesn't sin. There's not one just man that does not sin. It is our duty to catch that and to repent for that. To actively, try strive to do what's right. Everyone, clean up your diet, engage in physical activity. So when you have to, or when we're in a situation where you may have to fight or flight, you're able to do so accordingly. I want to give all praises to the creator of all things, the Ishai, Eloah of the house of Yisrael, hâyâ. I'll see everyone on the next one. Stay safe.